Hello, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Everybody run to the button there. If you can, that's good. I actually was trying to get OBS to work because I was using OBS for recording today. Here, let me switch to the right mic. I was using OBS for recording the premieres today, and it worked fantastically. Never froze or anything. Yet the first premiere I did this morning for Denise's, or yesterday. When did I do hers? That was yesterday. That was today. I can't remember. Anyway, the first one was freezing a lot, so I just figured to jump to OBS. And I tried to go live on OBS, but there's something wrong with the YouTube settings or some kind of video decoder or something like that. So can't do that right now. I got it to spend about 10 or 20 more minutes with OBS to get it all lined up and squared away. All right, we got a crowd in here. So April at Wild River, good to see you again. Tada, right on time, hour and a half earlier. On the money, sister, on the money. Joe is in the house. Cindy is in the house, of course. And Rachel has found her way in the front door. Awesome. Let's see. She's much better now that she's eaten. That's good. We don't need a hangry April. Maybe angry, but not hangry. Let's see. Joe, Cindy, April. Audrey's in the house. Hello, Audrey. How you doing? Let's see. Something happens to her every once in a while. Big Mac attack. She was doing so good with not eating junk, and tonight I got hit hard with a craving for a double cheeseburger. You know, sometimes you just got to have a double cheeseburger. I'm telling you. Let's see. Mine brought home McDonald's double cheeseburgers at my request. Surprised me with a pineapple mango slushie. Wow, somebody loves you. That's awesome. Oh, Joe had some Thai tonight. Very nice. No cooking. Too hot? Win-win. Yeah. Let's see. And that happens to Joe every once in a while. She has a Big Mac attack. You know what? I don't think I've had a Big Mac in probably 30 years, which is really weird. Because when I was a kid living in Phoenix, Arizona, and I left there when I was 10, so it was long time ago, back in the 60s, McDonald's was sort of up and coming, and there was a McDonald's down by my dad's gas station, and he always got these free, buy one, get a Big Mac free kind of coupons. And man, I ate a lot of Big Macs back then. Learned to hate those little onions they put on there. Whew, those are terrible. Let's see. Audrey, Caroline's in the house. Hello, Caroline. Let's see. April, Cindy, April, Cindy. Larry's in the house. Welcome in, Larry. Glad you're here.
Hello.
Marion is here. Hello, Tim and Carrie. When are we having lunch this week?
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Very fun. Can't wait, Marion. Cannot wait.
So on Wednesday, we're going to have lunch with Marion and Carl. And Tala is going to join us. And so
it'll be a fun fest.
Very excited because she is.
Where are we going?
Louis.
Very nice.
So Louis is it's like they have fish tacos, hamburgers.
They got all kind of really awesome bar food.
Yeah. It's really good. And they have funnel cake fries, which are incredible. So I've gone to lunch with Tala many times. When she orders pens, I personally deliver them to her, and we go to lunch. And sometimes we go over to her house to diamond paint. So she's really excited that Tim is coming, because when is Tim going to come to lunch with us? So Tim is coming, and he has not met Tala, and she has not met Tim. So it's very exciting. So that is Wednesday.
Hallelujah.
So we'll probably maybe go live on Facebook with that, just because there's a lot of people there. So,
and we got Miss Denise in the house. Denise, hope you're doing well today.
Hello, Denise.
Kevin, after his shift today, he felt like he sweat 5 pounds off me.
Yes.
Did you sweat it off after the shift or during the shift?
I think it was up to 102 today.
Yeah, so Kevin is back at Walmart, Audrey. You'll be good to hear. And he said, he's at a neighborhood market over here, and he said, this is just like my neighborhood market with Darren and Audrey. He said the local management, everybody's really nice to him and all that kind of good stuff. So Audrey was part of that crowd.
He's helping at
back
remodel.
Then. Yeah, they're doing a remodel. Let's see. Christina C's in the house. Hello, Christina. April got burned out on Big Macs because 20 years ago we took full advantage of the buy one, get one free and would buy a bunch at a time. Probably how I packed on the pounds. That and a couple of bonbons, right? Hey, nothing wrong with a couple of pounds. Something wrong with 400 pounds, but nothing wrong with a couple of pounds. Let's see. Larry, Cindy, Larry. Hi, Denise from Joe. All right. We've all arrived. This is awesome.
Can you, before we get going.
You want to get a mic?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll be wandering all around.
We're going to do a special offer prize thing because lots of people like dogs. So maybe someone might want to buy this.
Somebody might want to buy this. Carrie's selling
me?
something again.
Can you hear me?
If
clearly?
you see, Carrie, if you see a number 2 lit up on there, they can hear you.
Oh, they can hear me.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Okay, so I have been busy. I don't know if Tim mentioned we got going. My craft room was just overwhelming for me, and to move and lift things to make them organized, I needed a second hand and help. So Tim volunteered to do that, and it was like the old days at Walmart, Audrey, where you go and you redo the shelving, the back room. That's kind of what it was. So a lot of kits. Guess when you just put them on the floor all around, you don't know how many you have, but when you put them on 2 racks of 5
2
shelves
shelving
each,
racks.
Yeah, 2 shelving racks.
You can see how many you have.
You have a lot. So
Embarrassingly a lot.
yeah. Anyway, so I found this mini kit. I don't know if Sarah's here. She was asking me about it. But this is out of stock currently. And for my dog people, here I am. So I have this kit. I'm going to destash it. But instead of putting it out there, I'm giving you guys who come on live tonight the first dib on it. And if anybody wants to buy it, we're going to do the picker. Hey, turn that off.
What?
I need you over here.
They can hear you.
But they can't.
What do you need me for? I'm working.
I need you to run the picker.
Oh, run the picker? Should
Yes,
I pick
sir.
my nose?
Yeah, pick your nose. I'm going to show it. So let me show the item.
I'm getting ready to work. By the way, I have made 22 pens today. We have been very busy, having a good time.
So this is the special offering. It is from Diamond Delights, DIY Diamond Delights. And it's these little, I think they're corgis. So April. And so normally this was like $30, but I got it a lot cheap. I think maybe that's the cheaper price. I don't know. She ran a whole bunch, and these were sort of, there was no border, not much of a border on them. So there was a special deal, and get a legend and these cute little.
You're not on the camera. There you go. Hold it right above the pen.
Like that. Is that good?
You see where the pen is?
No. Yes.
See the pen? Hold it right above the pen.
I am above the pen.
No. You can put that down. Hold the thing you're showing right there above this pen.
I am.
Because there's the camera.
I am.
There you go.
There.
Well, you weren't before. You were off.
No. Okay.
There you go.
There I am. So there's
a Corgi Doe Light.
Yeah, and it's got 34 colors. And it's a little
what are we doing with this?
We are offering it for sale price if someone wants to buy it before I put it out on the
Oh, why am I
destash.
doing a giveaway tool?
Because those are the people that are willing to pay the price that I'm going to offer.
$1 billion?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
So you get square
I'm going to stop making pens here in about a week.
You get 2 packs of them. Look at these colors. They're so cute. They're corgi colors. And
Kevin's got my college shirt on.
you got more colors here.
Stealing my college shirt?
And these are all the different ones you make. There's
Stealing my
9
college
of
shirt?
them. And they're 5 by 0.7 inches by 0.5 inch 5.7.
They can read
inches.
it, Carrie. 5.7 by 5.7.
Yeah, I just couldn't get it out. I don't know why. And so that is there. And then these are these are the kits. So they're a little bit bigger than she had wanted. So she offered it at a special price. I think it was like $30, very inexpensive. So
April says she needs this in her life ASAP.
yeah, so we at Leopard, we are Sneaky Leopards. You weren't planning on seeing this, were you? But I got an idea when I saw all the dog people on there. And
Here,
corgis.
why don't you come over here to this thing, and I'll just flip the camera to the
all
mixing
right.
bench. It'd be a lot easier
Yeah, I
for
probably
you.
can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you get these really cute.
This is off camera, by the way. That's on camera.
All right,
There you go. Perfect.
We're over here. So we'll just kind of review it again. So they're like a little bit bigger than 5.5.
6 by 6, essentially.
Yeah. So you got Fluffy here, and you got to have this coffee, and they're pretty thick. Okay.
Just your arms.
I'm confused. Anyway, so the cute little corgis doing all kinds of things, and they're really cute. So, for my corgi lovers. And drills, as I showed, 34 colors, legend. It was discounted from the owner, Elvira, for like $30, but we are doing a rock bottom price tonight for $20 for this box.
$20, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies.
It will go in the mail tomorrow. And if you are interested in paying $20,
April and Denise, are your dogs nearby?
woof woof. Start singing, baby.
I'm not gonna sing.
Well, you're gonna whistle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's singing to a dog.
Yeah.
That's singing to a dog. So
April says me.
So it's $20. If you're willing to pay $20, then I'll do a reserve listing for you, and you can purchase it. But
so do we have to do a spinner here?
Yes, those are the people that want to purchase it.
What if nobody but April wants to purchase it? Then I guess she wins.
I guess she wins, and we don't have to do a picker.
Yeah.
But
Joe says, I think April wants it.
Yeah,
Crying
she does.
out loud. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh, April's dogs are outside. Oh, Denise might still be at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might still be at work.
I
Just
don't know
tuning in.
I don't know if I know Denise likes minis too, so I wasn't sure if she was interested.
Oh,
in
she's
that.
on the way home from work. That's good. Be safe. Be safe.
So I don't know if they're interested. All you have to do is put in corgi.
Pound corgi. Pound corgi.
And
Pound CORGI.
If it's just one person, then we don't have to spin it. So, and I figured, let's give it to the people. And I know April usually comes.
Denise says no corgis for her.
Okay, no
it's
corgi.
Pound corgi, April. Pound corgi.
Hashtag
or whatever they do that thing there. You know me, I'm from the 70s, so I don't know what a
That's
hashtag
what they
is.
call it. They say it on the phone.
I know. It's like some Instagram thing or something.
They don't, but in the tech world and
How long do you want this to go for?
What's that?
She did, Joe. How long do you want this to go for?
It's just going to like
right
2
now?
or 3 minutes. Yeah, right now.
2 or 3 minutes.
It's a one-time deal.
Rush. Knock each other over. Get it.
I was going to make it 25, but for being on live, and if you want to buy it now, it's $20 here. And then if nobody wants it and buys it, then
then it's $20 there.
Then it's 25 on.
Oh, 25. Going for the big bucks.
So, and I'll do a custom listing, wrap it up, send it to you. Away we go. Put some brown paper bags on, brown wrapping, and it's yours.
April says, I clearly got super excited.
I figured you would. I saw that sitting there today. I'm putting around the shop. I'm like, oh, let's just see if my corgi friend April wants corgi diamond, something that's licensed.
So you've only got 1 out of 12. I think it's pretty much April's.
Yeah, so it's hashtag, well, it is licensed by art by Opalmont. So it is a license.
Apple moment.
So it is licensed.
So she tried to be French on that. It's just Apple moment.
Oh.
Apple moment.
I've been watching Lisette Crafts and Tells too much, and she's
French.
Dutch, but she's living in France. So I guess I think I have to talk French.
Okay, y'all done? Because I got work to do.
She wants it?
April wants it.
Okay, April, I'll send you a Facebook link.
All yours, April.
I will get it up there right.
Very excited to make your corgi heart happy.
There you go. We sold something
Okay, let's
tonight.
get this rounded here. Got to get the show on the road.
Get the show on the road. Get to work.
right. All right, that bad boy is round right there. We will slow it down. I got to turn my pad on over here. Swipe to unlock. Let's see, what am I connected to? Wi-Fi. Oh, I don't want to be connected to that. I want to be connected to the other network. Oh, did I not bring the other network in here? Potentially.
What?
Trying to get my pad to work, but need the other network. Here it is. Okay, that should be working better now. I got to reshare that network or my pad will just go offline. Connected to the network that's too far away. Not working. Come on, man. Find it. There we go. Now they got it. Okay. All right. We are good now. Okay. Now I can see any comments that come up. Let's see if I missed any. Thank you. Congratulations, April. I'm going to lurker mode. All right, Larry. No worries. So excited. She had to go tell hubby. Hopefully he was happy too. All right. Here we go. We're going about the right speed. What am I doing here? I am doing a rounded, pointy, and vases. And what is the finger grip? 0.54. Round, pointy. We're going down to a 0.54. Just a hair bigger than a ½ inch. I got to sleep in this morning.
Woohoo!
Kevin didn't have to be at work till 7, so I got to sleep in till 6:30. Very nice. I was back in the shop about 7:15 from taking him. Been having a ball ever since. Let's see what we're getting down to. We're probably still a little thick yet. Yeah, we're at a 0.62. He's working at Walmart now, Cindy, giving up the Casey's gig, which he really enjoyed too. He's pretty good at it, making donuts, making pizzas, all that stuff they do there, breakfast sandwiches. .59. Come on, Timmy, take some off there. Let's go. Yeah, we were going to go live last night, and about 2 in the afternoon, I'd been in the shop since about 4:30 a.m. About 2 in the afternoon, I was a little tired, arms were tired, and I said, hey, Carrie, or she asked me, she says, you want to help me organize my craft room? And I said, I'm really good at that, actually. If I can organize the back room of a Walmart, I can organize a craft room. And I didn't bug her much, but I certainly wanted it done so she can get all the diamond painting goodies in there.
I actually took a before and after picture.
Got everything off the floor and onto the shelf. And she put a name on the end of every box. So now she can see what's on the shelf. And she has begun destashing a little bit because, quite frankly, I think there's more on that shelf than all of you could do till you're dead. Not just Carrie, but all of you. Everybody watching right now. There's too much.
Someone wanted one of the destash kit, the kit I had, if I had it, and I couldn't find it. I knew it was there. I saw it the other day, but I couldn't find it. So that what kind of got me going on it.
So we spent about 4 hours in there doing it up.
So I took a picture of my craft room and told her this is what I'm trying to dig through. And then we fixed it nice. So I do have a before and after picture, which is kind of cool.
I'm not sure I'd show that to too many people.
Hey, it's accomplishment. More than others can say.
Hey, Rachel.
Is that Rachel in Florida?
Rachel Weinberger, working on Necomart.
Tim has these two.
Just like a Walmart, only better.
These two blanks to turn, and then Rachel, you are up next. So your pen will be turned tonight. How exciting.
All right, let's see what we're getting down to. Over here, we are 0.56. Over here, we're 0.59. So we got a little skinnying to do on both ends. All right, this is going to be vases, so let me get some flatness going here. All right, let's see. Missed any good things? Thought it would be a few more weeks. Oh, yay. I need to see those pictures. That way I can show Danny what he has to look forward to. There you go. That is true, April. The more I do, the closer it all gets to the end. Let's see, what was I looking for here? Oh, the picture. Those are vases. Yep, not reverse vases, but vases. So let's find the middle here. Carrie will send you the photos, Audrey. 5.5. Right about there's the middle. That never looks like the middle, I swear. 2 5/8. Yeah, 2 3. Oops. 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. It does not look like it's in the middle, I swear. But it measures right in the middle. Yeah, you know, April, I wish I could just blink my eyes and all the pens would be done, but for a long time there, for probably a few months, I was hovering right around 100 orders not complete, you know, like outstanding kind of thing. And then, and of course, it never goes down because I finish a bunch and then a bunch of blanks drop and people order more and that kind of thing. But now I'm down hovering around 75 as an average orders I'm behind on. So it got a little better. I gained some ground on it somehow. I'd like to scurry to get about, oh, we're frozen again, dang it. Yeah, that's why I got to figure out the OBS thing because the OBS doesn't freeze, and these guys told me it was my problem. I'm like, nope, I have now proven that it's not my problem. But what I need, Audrey, now is a back room binning program so I can create bins for each shelf and then just bin these things in and out.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Stash? Are you talking about my stash?
Be like a Walmart back room.
Oh my gosh.
Backroom binning program. No, it was me. I was frozen, Rachel. Was not you. It was me. I just have to switch cameras and come back to this one here. And for some reason it unfreezes. But I've had that freeze now in 2 browsers, Chrome and Firefox. So I know it's not my computer. I know it's not the cameras, that kind of stuff. It is definitely something wrong. Something happened with StreamYard in the last 2 weeks. I think they're getting hacked by Russian intelligence. All right, let's make this bad boy shiny and very see-through. It's a very see-through blank. That is true, Audrey. They keep multiplying. Mainly because people keep ordering them. You know what the problem is that you know what you want to do, and Diamond Art Club and all the others, Bella Art and Jaded Gem Shop and Diamond Tribe and Everlasting and all that kind of stuff. They just keep putting out more, and even though you got a bunch you want to do, they find more stuff that you want to do. Thank you, Kev. I got that. I said thank you.
Your letter stuff.
I figured. He is right. They keep multiplying. There was a point where they took over the home, and then I finally got them, most of them moved into the craft room, and now they're all on a shelf. And when we started, Carrie's like, there's no way this will all go on the shelf. I said, oh, yeah, it will. I have very good spatial awareness. I promise you they'll go on that shelf. And they fit with room to spare. She couldn't believe it. And there were some things in the beginning of the diamond painting, she's like, I have to do that. And then there were too many more past that she also had to do. Yes, April, absolutely. Of course, I just figured that out. I just said, hey, I wonder if I could just switch cameras, and it worked. I could have done that all the way along. I just wasn't smart enough to realize it. Now I realize it. So it makes it a little faster. Get back to business, you know what I'm saying? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I watched a couple of shows while I had my headphones on doing the premieres and stuff. Carrie's not up yet, so I'm just here in the shop with my headphones on. They're Bluetooth headphones, the safety headphones. So I just connect them right to my pad here, my smart pad or whatever that Android thing is, and put up some YouTube stuff. And I watched this interview with Lori Vallow Daybell and the guy from the East Idaho News. And man alive, that is one messed up lady. Delusional like you can't imagine. I'll leave all the other technical analysis to the psychologists, psychiatrists, and all that kind of stuff. But after I watched that, I followed that up with a body stuff analysis, body movement analysis, whatever they call that technology. And this guy was breaking down the interview and pointing out different things that she was doing that were deceptive, dominating, and all this kind of stuff. Crazy. What's up, Kev?
Then we got trash run tonight at 10 o'clock.
Oh, I'll be there. Is it recycle week?
Yes.
Ah, very nice.
Well, wait until it's
Yep. Absolutely, Kevin. Been rewatching Scrubs. That's a funny one. Rachel, don't go down the rabbit hole. Yeah. Have I watched the thing? I can't see the word there, but I haven't seen the Lori Vallow Daybell thing on HBO yet. I know that Rebecca from Crafting and Crime Daily, she covered it covered the Arizona trial where she still is, I think, waiting sentencing in Maricopa County, which is where I was born, crazy as that may be. And doing everything and waiting. I guess she's having interviews with people. And she is nuts. I'm amazed that somebody could be that evil and that delusional all at the same time. The human nature is quite expansive. Let me put it that way. But yes, Rachel, it's a rabbit hole. Body language. There you go. I couldn't think of that. Body something or other. Yeah, body language, analyzing that thing. I haven't finished that one yet. And I listened to a Joe Rogan thing where he was being interviewed by some guy. And then I watched a bunch of crazy car crash videos. You know what's funny is there's two questions about this. On those car crash videos, there's always some brake checking, right? That's where somebody who seems to be in a hurry wants to cut out and cut you off. And then you'd think they want to be in a hurry and go. But when you honk at them on these little brake check videos, they slow down and stop. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought you were in a hurry. What are you stopping to yell at the guy in the car behind you for? I guess he really wasn't in a hurry. He just wanted to get himself out in the traffic. I don't know. But I'm just thinking, wow, them people. A lot of those car chase things on Arkansas troopers. Oh, the pit is freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. The Residence is pretty good too. I don't know, I forget what that's on, maybe Hulu or something, but it's not quite as good as the pit. And what I like about the pit is that it's an hour by hour blow by of a whatever heavy duty functioning emergency room. I'm sure there's not many emergency rooms that are just like that, but boy, they pound that drama right on top of it, don't they? My goodness. But yeah, so I watch funny and interesting stuff while I'm doing that. And of course, we had the podcast yesterday, which we talked about abundance mindset and stuff like that. You know what's funny, Audrey, is I saw the very first episode of Big Brother and never watched another one. I don't know why. I don't hate it, didn't dislike it, just never watched it. Whoo-wee. Got a bunch of stuff on there, but man alive, look at that little, funny how that line follows right along there. It was almost suspended in the middle earlier. Needs buffed up yet, but that looks pretty cool. Okay, next is, where's it at? Where's it at? Where'd it go? Where did her other one go? Oh, here it is. This is a very cool looking blank too. Very almost frosty clear with some little bit of light pastel rainbow in there. Pretty neat. All right, let's make this puppy round first. Or as we used to say, make that square thing round. Thank you, April. All right, nice and round. Let's see here. This one is going to be, let's see, where's the instructions for this one? All right, here we go. Rapture, berry, that's that one. Purple wood, pastel, neon swirls. Okay, this is going to get screw-in threads. Rounded, pointy, 0.54, so I got to leave the screw-in threads a little thicker. Okay, 5 1/4. So rounded, pointy, 0.54. Once style for both pens. I don't know what that means. Carry. Would you come out here and explain these instructions to me? Thank you, ma'am.
What?
So passed on neon swirls, rounded, pointy, 0.54. Got that. Once style for both pens. See photo. But I didn't do that for the wooden one.
Uh-oh.
So we're doing another one just like that?
Faces.
I didn't do all that.
Well, you didn't read.
I didn't read.
I know.
Yeah. It didn't, that's because it didn't fit the pen, that's why.
Fitting on the order.
Okay, here we go. We're going to do the exact same thing we just did. So we're doing rounded, pointy, 0.54. Nope, not frozen yet that I could see. I just wandered around trying to get some instructions here. Sometimes a customer will want a particular design on a blank, but that blank might not support that particular design. Like if I were doing a miniature pine cone blank, I would never do anything but smooth swirls on that, because if you do sharp edges, that pine cone thing might break off. or a part of the resin that's attached to the pine cone may detach. So I had to make a command decision and say, okay, that was not going to work there. All right, that should be good there. We should be at 0.54. What's up, Kev?
Most powerful man in the world thinks if Washington changes their name back, their team would be much more better.
And who's that? Elon Musk? Oh, Trump.
Most powerful man in the world.
Well, he's probably right because it was a great name. But way out of my hands. I am not the most popular or strongest or whatever you call it, powerful man in the world. That's not me. Kevin was just commenting on the renaming of the Washington Commanders. A little bit more. 3 more molecules off of this side and we will be where we need to be. And you know, let's say a heavy glitter blank that has very thick, large pieces of glitter does not go well with sharp, pointy edges or sharp, pointy curves, because it's the same thing. The resin, which doesn't stick to plastic, and resin or glitter is plastic generally. There could be a small piece that doesn't want to stick to it. So I got to make a demand decision and enhance the blank without losing it all. And I can fill that defect in with CA glue, but it just doesn't look the same. The shape will be nice, but it just won't look the same. It will not be pretty. Let's see, this is 5.5. Takes it right out to there. This is also going to be vases. And vases go great on these all resin smooth blanks like this. In like a champ. And if somebody really, really wanted to push the envelope and say, hey, but I want it anyway, I say, look, here's $5 off your next pen. Because most are happy with that, and it saves me more than $5 worth of labor. And they will not be happy with the pen because little piece of it will come detached. Yeah. Let's see. Don't have time for TV. I work 2 jobs in the summer. Oh, I work 3 jobs. Work full-time hours at both. Woo, you're working. I'm on my way to the gym to swim laps, LOL, and bring my phone to watch pen turning. That's awesome. I like my smooth edges. Yes, you do, Christina. You saw yours. I hope they look good. 7 corgis happily eating their dinners now. Nice. Very nice. Rachel, you got your work cut out for you. We had one child who's special needs, and that was Kevin. And then we've got 5 grandchildren who are special needs. Their mothers are very engaged and getting all they can out of the system for their kids. So bless them for all their efforts. That's for sure. Okay, here come the vases. I got my day job as a high-tech retail consultant. That takes about 50 hours a week. And then I got my weekend job, which is turning pens and making trays and making belts and little mini wallets and all that kind of stuff for Leopard Leatherworks. And I'm a hypnotherapist, so I usually have 1 to 2 sessions a week with clients to help them have a better life. I handle depression, anxiety, procrastination, addiction, all that good stuff. The human mind is very strong. Excellent. This one looks good right now. All right, big blower off. Diaper in place. Yeah, Joe, we know about your grands. They're awesome. They are awesome. And they love grandma time. I mean, we don't know them personally, but we've heard many tales about them. Doing some kind of therapy. I can't see it. It's behind the heart. But it'll pop up in a second and I'll see it. EMDR. Yeah, so there are 3 ways to rewire the subconscious. One is psychedelics. The second one is EMDR. And I'd recommend a tremendously good EMDR therapist because some suck, quite frankly, and some are awesome. And you need a really good one. The third way is hypnosis, and that's what I do. It's the most effective, immediate, and usually in 1 or 2 sessions, I lose the customer because they're freaking awesome and flying high. And I do a podcast on Saturday mornings about trauma. Oh, that'd be a good show. How to Train Your Dragon. Was it good, Joe? I'll bet that was a good one. I'm more excited about that one than I am F1, although F1 looks pretty good. Just not a big Brad Pitt fan. Yeah, check out my website, April, clearthattrauma.com. And there's a link to a podcast and playlist and stuff down there. EMDR can be good. And that's what I do, bring joy. One day I'll get out of the retail consultant gig, probably in a year or 2, and then I'll just do hypnotherapy and make pens and belts and wallets and keychains and all that fun stuff. Finally retire for good. Only work 60 hours a week instead of 110. That is excellent, April. Absolutely excellent. And I may get certified in EMDR one day because there's a lot of people that key on that as a therapy. That'll just bring more customers, that's all. But we're actually getting ready to launch this program for salespeople. And all the people that we have, not all the people, some of the people that we have helped heal their trauma and get their brains in the right spot have 10x'd their sales revenue at their companies. And they didn't even know they needed help with that. They just got fixed. Now they procrastinated less, had less anxiety, all that good stuff. And they are just tearing it up. So we thought, man, we need to have a sales mindset course. So we asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is leading us all through it. But yeah, we do a podcast every Saturday morning, or most Saturday mornings, not every Saturday morning, at 11:30 Central. And it's a lot of fun. I'm glad you're back, Larry. Let's see, one more. Got the final paper here. Yeah, I call we do unlocking the prison of your mind. Yeah, this is going to be a stunner, I'm telling you. This blank is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look better when I get it all buffed up and don't have all this white junk all over it. All right, let's unveil this puppy. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that glitter on screen, but there's a nice complement of glitter in there. That as you rotate looks like twinkling stars. Just the right amount, not too much. Just a very nice effect. Yes, it looks like cotton candy, doesn't it? Hey, John, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I know you're getting stronger and stronger all the time, which is excellent. All right, those are back in her bucket. Let me fold up all the order forms. And I think Rachel is up next. Yep, here she is, Rachel. And then we got to put one screw in, threaded in on one end. Okay, that's cool. 5 1/4, and that's what it is, so that's perfect. Let me drill some bushing holes. Yeah, I tell you, it's all about the blank. And there aren't many ugly blanks, I could tell you that. These casters are casting their magic with all these colors, and even clear. Clear is a great color, believe it or not. Not really a color, I get it, but it's a great space taker-upper because it looks so cool, giving you depth to the blank. Let's see, what are we missing here? So pretty, so pretty. Doing good. That's good, John. That's good. They loved it. 3-mile walk around the mall while they watched. Oh, you didn't see the movie? Oh, that's a bummer. Larry's too old to change your stripes. I think your stripes are just fine, Larry. Just fine. You know, you're right, Christina. Over time, all clear urethane resin, even some epoxies, turn a little bit yellow. The way to circumvent that is to add a little bit of, I mean, like you can't even tell it's in there kind of thing. Clear blue. It's a dye. And that helps it maintain that clarity longer, but it eventually will turn a little bit pale yellow. They even have additives they try to put in, but it still doesn't help that much. The best way to keep it looking best the longest is keep it out of the heat and keep it out of the light. Ooh, that's smooth. Can you guys hear the noise of the blank being turned? Or does the mic do a really good job of blanking that out? I'll have to go watch one of these videos and see what it sounds like with the new mics. EMDR does not require a degree, just training and certification. And it's actually pretty easy. You just got to put the time in and learn it. Oh, that's good. You can hear it a little bit then, because the other mics completely cut it out. Yeah, I like to hear it a little bit. I don't want to hear it too much. Cool, that's good. All right, what are we doing here? Let's move this up. I got to pay attention. All right, let's see what Rachel gets. Baseball bats 0.60, and she's going to get one screw in threaded in. That's cool because baseball bats will support that from either end. Still rolling? Yeah, it looks like it's still feeding. That's good. I haven't froze yet again. .60. That still looks a little fat right there, but we'll check it to see where we're at. That is 0.69. .65 coming down. 0.62. Tim, how much are you blank for paying attention? I don't know what that says. How much are you? I can never see that one word at the end of a sentence because it's covered up by that little heart at the bottom there. And then when somebody else types something, it moves up. So give me a second, Caroline. I'll be able to read the whole sentence. I don't know why YouTube does that. Weird. How much are you paying for attention? Oh man, I think I'm too poor to pay attention, and I can't afford to buy any either. No thank you for Rachel. I don't know what that was. No thank you. You can hear it. Artist choice for the middle. Yeah, artist choice for the middle. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you guys probably got a conversation going on. I must have missed something. That's cool. That's what it's there for. Have at it. Like Caroline said, I can't afford to pay attention. I don't even know the stock number. But here's the cool thing. If people need Christmas gifts this year that are not diamond painting pens, I'm starting to crank up the belt manufacturing mojo again. I'm going to make belts and small wallets. Sort of like a card holder kind of thing. Put a few credit cards and some dollars in it and run out in town or whatever. Handmade, hand-stitched leather items. The belts are the fun part because these are the belts that you will wear if you take care of them 20 years. Or they'll last that long anyway. Point on the money. Little tiny fat right there. Perfect. All right, let's come over here. Now remember, these two ends are always a hair different. And the reason they're that way, and the reason I do them that way, is that it gives your muscles a different grabbing position and prevents you from getting too tired of muscle ache or muscle lock or carpal tunnel a bit. Because if they were all the same, that means your muscles would always lock in the same position. So even a hundredth or two different will help your hands out a lot. That's why people can hold our pens for 12, 13 hours a day and just diamond paint like mad. Cindy Bennett does it. Yeah, I used to, in fact, made the belt I'm wearing right now, and I make the wallet I carry right now. But I got out of it because we were doing so many diamond painting pens. I mean, the name of the company is Leopard Leather Works, right? But we don't do a lot of leather anymore. But leather belts are fun, easy to make, and I only use top grain leather. And to explain what that is, because sometimes you'll see full grain leather or you'll see PU leather or something like that. Top grain leather is what you're looking for, because top grain leather, that top part of the grain, I'll show you an example in a second, but that top grain part of the leather is where the skin is next to, and that's the best part of the leather. Let's see, almost about over there. There's the middle. And vases look great on these, by the way, these blanks. I've done a couple of Kettners that were in the pile. And they look great with this vases. PU leather, which is polyurethane coated suede, is actually what they use a lot on chairs and sometimes automobiles. If you buy an office chair and you pay anywhere between $300 and $500, and it's leather, it's not top grain leather, it is PU leather, which is polyurethane coating over the top of suede. Now I'll explain what suede is in a minute. If you buy a Coach purse and it's got leather on it, that is top grain leather. If you go to Walmart and you buy a pair of leather shoes, or you buy a pair of a leather purse or something like that, that's going to be PU leather. It'll say stuff like top grain and that kind of thing, but that doesn't mean much. Vegan leather. Oh, that's funny. Vegan leather. That's got to be some kind of fake leather, huh, Caroline? Well, there's no more meat left on that hide, that's for sure. Most leather used in belt making, not all of it, but most of it, is called veg tan leather. And veg tan leather is leather that is tanned using the tannins from bark from trees. And there's some kind of favorite tree in, I think it's called a quechabora tree down in Brazil or South America somewhere, that is the more favorite tree to use. In the tanneries in the US, they import that stuff because it's got all the right qualities. A lot of purses that are super shiny might be made out of what's called chrome tanned leather. And that's also a very good top grain leather. It's just tanned with chemical chromium rather than vegetable tanning. Great stuff, you know, just different. Like bridal leather. Ooh, man, good stuff. You can go somewhere, just look for a saddle shop in your area. I want to learn how to do blanks so you can have more. You know, what's funny is when we first started making pens, we didn't know that you could buy blanks that were the kind of blanks we wanted, which was the polyurethane resin. Or excuse me, the urethane resin, not polyurethane resin, urethane resin. So we bought resin and molds and colors and all this kind of stuff. And the kit to make this is like $230 for a 2-gallon kit if you go to the woodworking store and buy the urethane leather, which is Alumalite clear slow. But you can crank them out, but the problem is you got to spend about $1,000 just to start making blanks. And you need pressure pots too. So the pressure pots are about $230 a piece, I believe. I got 2 of them here because we started cranking out a lot of blanks and we needed the volume. But yeah, you can go crazy making these things. Well, EMDR may help you with that ADHD brain, because ADHD is generally just an overactive subconscious, super aware, always switching, looking for the next thing. I know people who have minimized their ADHD through MDR and or hypnosis.
Who are you talking to, Tim?
April and Caroline and Larry and Rachel and who else? Christina's in here.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I got scroll saw wood. It's right there next to my mixing bench, Larry. I just don't have time yet, but I got it all fired up. It's ready to go. Just got to have a moment to sit down. What I need to do is take a staycation and just sit here all week and do nothing. But I work 50 hours a week in my home office.
That's
So
what I had in mind for that.
yeah, this will look really good on here.
It's a very good first design, and it's not too many bumps and stuff.
I don't know what that means. Just looks great on this blank.
Oh, God.
She tries to get all technical on me. I'm too simple for that. Yes, there's the axolotl. He's going to attack me. By the way, I'm getting some 50 peso notes from Mexico that has the axolotl on it. So as I start making axolotls, everybody will get a 50 peso note with the axolotl.
Well, it was funny because we were talking about it on our last week Kicking with Kettner live, and that Tim poured that. We didn't think it was a gecko, and it came up. And
Well, the funny story is I poured it, and then when I pulled it out of the mold, I go, this is not a gecko. I'll have to check through Cindy to see if she wants it, because this is not what we thought it was.
yeah,
And then we went on the live, and of course, Cindy is wonderful, and she goes, yeah, I'll take it. I want it. And then, Carrie, you can tell the rest.
yeah, and then we didn't know what it was. It was some kind of like thing with,
I thought it was a fantasy lizard.
yeah, or some kind of thing, fantasy something animal, and or made up animal. And a couple of people said, well, that's an
Axolotl.
So we, oh, really? And someone mentioned there was a diamond painting called Pinkie Pie, and yada, yada, yada. Like 2 days later, it restocks at Diamond Art Club.
I think Diamond Art Club is secretly listening to our lives.
I don't know. So it's like Pinkie Pie.
That's very coincidental.
It is, because it hasn't been restocked in a long, long time. And so,
Or they just found 10 of them in the back of the warehouse.
who knows? I don't know. But a lot of people love Camille's art. And there's one with flamingos called Roses. And she's a girl in a pink dress and got these flamingos all through her head. And there's one called Heidi, and it's got like all kinds of crazy fantasy animals coming out. And her art is beautiful. I think it's Soul of the Spirit of the Soul, where it's a gray girl that looks like a cloud, and then the water around her, which is all like ABs or fairy dust in like rainbow color. Very gorgeous. I've seen it finished, and one of our members has done it, and it's gorgeous. And Tim goes, that's cool.
So
That's
Christina
cool.
C says, do you enjoy working from home? Yes. I'm usually in PJs and a t-shirt. When I always keep a nice shirt near my home office, like inside there hanging up. So if I have to get on a conference call and need to be on screen, I'll throw that shirt on because nobody can see my bottom half. So I'm just, walking around in slippers and PJs most of the days, and then working here in the shop in the home, and then I do all the hypnotherapy from the home. So there has been, I remember 1 week, it doesn't happen often, but 1 week where I literally never left the house. Carrie had a number of appointments. She was picking up Kevin, taking him, whatever. And I literally never left the house.
Now, if I have to go to an appointment that's like there's
Bad parking.
Yeah, bad parking, or the roads are. There's one part of by the airport in Oklahoma City. The roads just go all which directions, and it's like a cluster. And I said, drive me through there, please, because I always take the wrong road and get in the wrong direction, and then I'm late for the appointment. So he'll drive me there. If it's it's hard to park, I'll have him drop me off at the door and come get me when I'm done. It's usually not a long appointment. So, but there are some appointments I go on my own, but he'll drive me there and
I'm driving in my PJs and t-shirt and slippers.
Yeah, we're coming back from the appointment.
Because I'm not getting out.
You want to get an ice cream because our favorite ice cream custard place is right on the way home. Oh, look, they got the blackberries. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm done with the custard for the year because blackberry season's over.
They had,
I'll wait till next June.
they had this lemon bar one where they took a whole lemon bar and put it in the custard. Delicious.
It did taste like lemon meringue pie.
It was really good.
That was good.
Now it's, and he goes, well, we have key lime.
It's the Andes Custards place. If anybody's got one of those near you.
It's really good. And so I got
Joe says, ugh, I hate dip. What did I miss here? Let's see. Diamond Painting Scroll Saw. Do you enjoy working from home? Yeah. Tim, you got to let me know. Yeah, we'll let you know, April. I showed him to Carrie. She goes, oh, how cute.
What's that? The mold?
Oh, she's ugh, hate dip, like the tobacco
yeah,
use.
I
Gotcha.
don't like when guys do that. That's gross. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even retired yet, Joe. I know you're retired. I retired twice before and went back to work. I was so bored. I need something to do. Now I got lots to do in retirement. But they're paying me so much dang money, I'm like, you can't retire yet. I watch these YouTube videos about retiring and all that kind of stuff, and these guys are like, yeah, you should retire at the age of 60, you know, because you'll get your money for a whole bunch of years, blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, and then the guy says, unless you're making too much money. I said, okay, because I'd like to just kick it all down and say, hey, Social Security, Leopard Leather Works, and hypnotherapy.
There you go.
Of course, with Trump's new plan of almost no tax on Social Security, I've been jamming on that because I can make all I want. All right, here we go. You know, Joe, these vases, they run in series. I've done a lot of vases today. Some in the premieres, couple for Angela Olez, another Kettner pen earlier, this one now. It's good stuff. Hey, Carrie, they can barely hear you if you talk. She's not talking right now, but
No.
probably set her mic down.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm
Yeah,
going to
she
walk
set her
in
mic down.
somewhere and start talking to Kevin in the kitchen or something because I move around a lot.
There you go. That looks good, Rachel.
Oh, it looks pretty. It's a beautiful blank.
Yeah, and again, if you have clear in your blank, keep it out of the heat, keep it out of the sun, and it will stay clearer the longest.
And this is the one the
Rachel
Kettner
hates
blank.
working from home.
This is one of the Kettner blanks. It matches.
Yeah, April, you can't retire. You got to do something, right?
Hey, I'm trying to talk.
Well, full retirement age is 67, but you can retire at age 60 onward.
For
as long as you
anyone
qualify.
For anyone else, Tim said it's a Kettner blank, but it goes with Nico Mart. I don't know if
Nico Mart.
Nico Mart.
And then we got to put a screw in, thread it in. We'll get to that in the morning.
And that is a gorgeous blank. We had one that I showed last week in the live.
There's a couple of screw-ins I got to do.
Yeah, which the one we did on I showed off on the live was to go with spring unicorn bunnies, and then there was one for the kitty cat canvas. I think that was it. Let me try and refresh my memory.
Are we frozen yet? No, we're not frozen yet.
No, I
That's
think
good.
those were the three that most people got. Let's see. No, that wasn't it. That was spring unicorn bunny. Kitty cat. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, you've been a busy boy today.
I have been very productive today. All right, Rachel, see you around.
Bye. Glad you got to watch your pen turn.
Yep, Joe retired 4 years after her 65th birthday. And then April's husband is 75 and still working. You can't stop. You got to do something, right? You can't just stop. Okay, so this is leather.
Leather.
And this is actually a chrome tanned leather. This is actually a belt blank, 1.5-inch belt blank. You can tell it's chrome tan because of the back, but it's a very nice piece of leather. Let me show you a piece of veg tan, very raw leather. Let's see here. All right. This is a piece of veg tan leather. This is probably about probably 12 ounces, which means they measure the thickness by ounces, and that's ounces per square foot. So if I were to have a square foot of this, it would weigh 10 ounces. And if you'll notice, let's put this in the
Leopard scope.
leopard scope.
How did I know he was going to do that? Oh, this is not that. Oh, I lied.
Let's see.
I lied.
Bring the leopard scope over. All right. Okay, so you can see this side here is called the top grain. And you can see how thick that is on a piece of leather. And it's very smooth. And that's the side that you're really showing the world when you're making things. This side on the back is the back side of the leather, or they call it the inside, because it's towards the bones and the muscles and the guts. So the hair grows on this side, guts are in on this side. This is the good part of the leather right here. That's the top grain. Now, if I were to thin this leather, I would be cutting right down the middle of that leather, and the back side of this falling off is called suede. So suede is really leather that doesn't have top grain on it. Now, they will, because they use so much of this top grain in cars and automobiles and trucks and clothing and all that kind of stuff, they'll have a lot of suede left over. The other part of that is to take that suede and coat the top of it with polyurethane, which is a plastic. And that is what they make computer chairs out of. Now, if you buy a leather chair in your what do you call it, your furniture store, and it's a $3,000 chair, that most likely is a top grain leather chair. If you buy a computer chair from one of the computer companies that make it out there and it's leather, then that would be PU leather, because it's probably only cost you $300 to $500. But that is how that works. And you can do a lot of things with that leather. You can tool it and make it look like something. You can stitch it. You can crease it. All that kind of fun stuff. Where's my wallet? Here's my wallet.
You made that.
And I'll show you the... So I've got snakeskin punch. It's a tooling that I use down the back side of the leather. So you can see from the stitch on the edge all the way in, I just have this snakeskin type of thing. And then over here, I've got a basket weave with a bull's head on it with horns, the longhorn, if you will. So that's on both sides of the thing going down the middle. And somewhere on here, I actually have Leopard Leatherworks stamp. Where's that sucker at? Let's see. Oh, maybe I didn't do it on this one. Can't remember. But I don't see the Leopard Leatherworks.
Somebody's been playing in my computer.
Running Leopard on there. Yeah, I probably missed that one. So this is all top grain leather. I've been carrying that in my back pocket, and I've done nothing for it for 2 years. It just patinas very nicely. Very super shiny edge where it gets all burnished over. There I am. Anyway, that's a wallet.
Uh-oh.
So those are the fun things that we do at Leopard Leatherworks. And I can also use the laser to create things as well. 4 days, not 4 years. What's that, Joe? Let's see. I have 2 cats and 7 dogs. Don't dare get leather furniture. If you get real leather furniture, it'll be fine. If you get PU leather furniture, I mean, if you buy a couch and it costs $800, that's PU leather. If you buy a couch and it's $8,000, that's real top grain leather, and dogs and animals are fine on that stuff. But I'm with you. Let's see.
When you get a second, please.
Let's see. So I'm not sure what 4 days, not 4 years is. Belts can have designs. It just depends. It's just labor. You know, they've got, let me go over to my bench over there, my tooling bench.
Could you just come here for a minute?
What you need, baby?
I don't know where the photo.
Oh, I got rid of that camera. Dang it. I got to reinstall that camera.
You were playing on my computer.
What's that now?
I can't find the photos.
Can't find what? What photos you're looking
The
for?
ones I just uploaded, and they usually put images in there, all this other stuff. I don't know.
Type Dropbox. Oh, here it is right there.
Oh, that's not usually how I go.
Click on Dropbox. Oh, are you? Yeah, you're logged in.
Yeah.
So just go right here. And it's going to be here in your camera uploads.
Right. That's not usually how I do it.
That's how you should do it, because that's the live one that comes from your phone. Doesn't download to your phone. Doesn't download to your computer for a while.
Where do I find the photos that I just uploaded?
Just scroll down.
To where? This is different than what I've done before.
Okay, see here, camera uploads.
Mm-hmm.
Right in here.
Oh, that's it.
715, 717, 18, 19, 20.
That's hard to see. God.
Yep, click on it once. It'll go over to the side there. Just click on the photo.
I'm trying to find the
No,
one
just
I
click
want.
on any photo just to show you. There you go.
Oh.
See that? There you go. That's how it works.
Well, this is
Yes.
right.
You use knives and what do you need, babe?
I'm trying to attach it to an email, and it's,
You have to download it to your computer.
No, that's not how I do it.
Oh, that's how you do it here until it syncs up with your computer.
It is synced up. I did it already. I need to.
Then it'll be on your computer in the Dropbox folder.
No, it's not. That's what I.
Then it hasn't synced up. That's what I just said.
It did sync up.
It didn't. It
Well,
went from your phone to the Dropbox in the world.
This is where I
Right.
usually do it.
So here's Dropbox, camera uploads.
Okay, I think that might.
That
be
may
it.
be what you're looking for.
No.
Don't know if they synced up yet, though.
No, this is not. Oh yeah, there they are. They're
There you
4
go.
years.
Ah, she found them. Good
Gosh,
deal.
Talk about making things hard for me.
Here, I'll grab some tooling and show you what you could use and all that kind of stuff as a minimum.
Okay, I got to do this again. Try this again. No, it didn't attach. Okay. Oh.
So these are some, oh, I'm in the wrong camera here. So yeah, there's a lot of pounding and all that kind of good stuff. Tooling, as they call it. There we go. So here are some tools that you can use. This one here was the snake skin. This one here is like a pebble path, and they all interlock. So either one of those 4 sides interlocks, like this side interlocks with that side. This side interlocks with that side. So you can just keep going and going and going. There's a rose. and all those roses will connect. They'll be staggered. Here's a star pattern. Here's a little, like a daisy pattern that you could put. You can use multiple together. And there's our Leopard Leatherwork stamp. So, yeah, we got lots of tools for tooling the leather. It just depends on what type of belt you want, what kind of designs you want on it, all that good stuff. The knife that Larry is talking about, I'll show you here. Let me put all these back. And then we'll come over to the leather bench once I get that camera back in. I took it into my office because we were going to use it on a live and do that. So this is the tool that Larry was talking about. It's a swivel knife, and you cut the knife as you're doing it like this, and depending upon the depth. Now this is completely dry, so it doesn't knife very well, but then you could pound one side of that, and it makes a shadow out of it. So pretty cool, fun stuff. Pretty cool, fun stuff. We're going to get into a little bit. We're going to do some simple belts first just to get the practice going again. And the cool thing is I've got these templates here. This is a belt template. And this template here is the one that goes on the end where you put the buckle. So you get the rivet holes in all the right spots. And then this is the one that you put on the other end where you put the buckle tip through to cinch your pants up. Sort of like that. So these things help you put the holes in all the right spots. So lots of fun tools, lots of fun stuff. And leatherworking is just as much fun as making pens. Truly. Just as much fun.
These are pretty.
Anyway. But yeah, we'll be getting into that. We'll be getting into that probably in the next couple of weeks. I'll order in a side of leather and cut them all up. Yes, we've got everything. We can do anything, Cindy. Absolutely anything.
That's the sad part.
You have to have the leather weigh what is called casing the leather. That's correct. You're adding a certain amount of water to the leather so that it makes it soft all the way through. Pretty easy process. Just add water to it's nice. If you add too much, you let it dry out a little bit. You'll be able to order because there'll be a leather category on the website. It's just not there right now because I don't want people to order till I get ready to start making stuff. But yeah. Yep, Larry, you'd be probably pretty good at it, man. Pretty good at it. But it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Anyway, that is the end of my day. I've been here since 6:30 this morning or 7:30 this morning, and my arms are tired. I have now done 25 pens today. Pretty productive day. Very nice. And one tray. You guys have a fabulous evening. We'll see you tomorrow night. I think Carrie's got her Kettner live, and then we'll see what happens after that. Other than that, everybody have a fabulous Sunday evening. I give it all back to you. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.